Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on how to display data graphically. For your upcoming assignment, you're needing to display data from a sample needs assessment dataset. The needs assessment dataset that you have looks like this. The data contained here is from 5 made-up participants of a community needs assessment. Up here in the upper right corner you can see 01, which indicates participant 1, and it goes all the way through participant 5. So you have 5 participants that you will be analyzing and using their data to construct different types of graphs and tables. For this assignment you need to construct a pie chart, a column chart, and a table. So what I'd like to go ahead and ask you to do is open up an Excel document. Just a blank page. And I'm going to teach you how to make a pie chart, a column chart, and a table. First of all, we're going to do a pie chart. From the demographic data of the needs assessment data set, you have first gender, and you have male and female listed. What you'll do is tally the number of males and female participants. Using these columns you can organize your data, and for this particular data set, let's assume we have 10 males and 5 females. Now I'd like to display this graphically, so I'm going to select all of this information and move up here to the Insert button. Notice right here you have pie, which indicates pie charts. If you click the arrow at the bottom of pie chart, you can see different ways of displaying your data, and you can be creative. Remember, this is the way you tell the story to the different stakeholders in the community. Notice the legend is out here to the side, and I'd like to have it more inside the pie chart to help tell the story. Right here on the Excel page, you can see different ways of displaying this, and I'm going to click on Layout 2 and Layout 3 just so you can see the different ways of doing it, and I like having the percentages and the titles inside the chart. Now to finish this chart you need to click on Chart Title and go ahead and give it a name. I'm going to call this Gender. And you have just created a pie chart. Now to import this into a Word document, you simply need to open a Word document. And then you can go back to your Excel page, right-click on the chart, and copy. Go back to your Word document and paste. Right-click and paste. And there you have your first chart. Now, I'd like to eliminate the border on this chart, so I'm going to go ahead and right-click again and Format Chart Area. You see here Border Color. Click on that, and I'm going to click No Line and close. And now in my Word document I have my chart without a border. You can keep the border or not depending on how you'd like to display this data. Now back on the Excel page, let's go ahead and create a column chart. On the data set you have a question that says, do you rent or own your home? And so let's see. Let's go ahead and just type in rent and own, and next to it we'll say that 13 people rent and 2 people own their home. Select this data and go to Insert. Go here to Columns now and choose the particular column you'd like to use to display your data. I'm going to select this one right here. And it's pretty clear. You can see that the majority of people in the sample rent their home versus those who own their home. Also, just like with the pie chart, you have different ways of displaying this data. If you click on these different chart layouts, you can select the one that most adequately displays or tells the story that you'd like to tell to the stakeholders. Now we need to give this chart a title, and I'm just going to simply call it Rent Own. Own Home. Well, rent or own. Again, you can right-click on this area and copy. Open up your Word document again, and you can paste that right below gender. Actually, it went above, but that's okay. You can move these around as you need to. Now let's go ahead and learn how to create a table. Clicking on an empty place in the Excel document, I'm going to go to Insert and click on Table. Now, what you can do here is just select the space that you think you need to display your information. Let's go ahead and use a table to display the different ages represented in our sample. And we have 4 different categories in age. So I'm going to select 5 spaces and say OK. And we have our table here. Now you can decide how you'd like this table to look by clicking on this layout area. And I'm going to choose this layout right here. Column 1, I'm going to label age. Column 2 is dependent on the different categories that we've already developed. 18 to 24, 25 to 40, 41 to 65, and 65 and older. Now, the number of individuals in my sample that are 18 to 24, there's 2, and there are 5 here, and there are 3 here, and 5 here. And I'm going to, I have an extra line here, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. If you select this row, you can right-click and delete table row. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another title here or label right here and just call it total, just to make it clearer. Now we have our table created, and we're going to select it, right click and copy, and now paste it in your Word document. Okay, and now you understand how to create both pie charts and column charts and tables using Microsoft Excel, pasting them into a Word document for displaying your needs assessment data.